You'll find an option.
Nine, 10, sleep again, sleep again. One, two, friends come for you, friends come for you, Nine, 10, sleep again, sleep again.
Mm. Welcome. Greetings and salutations. Your boy Trey Proper. Welcome to another great episode of Snack and Flicks. We got a great show as always lined up for you. Yeah, that's all I got because I'm not prepared at all. That's usually my greeting for Kinkazoid. What I used to say here. All right, welcome to Snack and Flicks. I got the snacks, you got the flicks. Let's talk about some shit or something like that. Something
works.
I used to do,
Something
and
like
I actually do have the snacks. I've been craving pork rinds for some reason. I don't know why.
Pork rinds.
Yeah, like
Pork rinds.
just the saltiness of it all. Just
Some chicharrones.
It's
What
all
you
right.
got?
What I had pretzel chips and salami slices, but I ate mine before the show.
I made some burgers and fries, but I got a tasty beverage right here that I can't really show you the title, but Snapple peach tea. There you go. See?
As he shows you the title.
Yeah.
Good.
You keep the labels off the screen, Drew.
We don't
He's
get
drinking
paid.
ginger ale lemonade.
We don't get paid for it, and we don't want to get snatched.
Exactly. I mean, clearly you can tell what I'm drinking, but yeah. And it's vanilla. Yeah.
Vanilla?
So, yeah, I just wanted to try vanilla. Okay.
Is it Coke or what is it?
Yes, it's Coke.
Well, it's not showing the label. I was just curious because I know other brands make vanilla.
I'll get by now. Yeah, they've got a vanilla. So
is it good or not?
It's good. I usually do cherry Coke and Jameson. That's usually been my combo, my go-to. But I was like, all right,
that sounds pretty good.
try this regular.
I do cherry Coke and Captain Morgan.
There you go. All right. So, gentlemen, here to talk shit. So, what are we talking about this week?
Well, for one, we never even introduced ourselves.
Oh shit! It's your boy Trey Proper.
Your boy Dragon Chill.
Let's talk about some stuff, boys, on media and entertainment.
Well, let's talk about what we're going to be on Friday.
Yeah, that's true. This Friday at 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern, we are going to be on the Horrific Network's live event, Halfway to Halloween. And I think everybody in here should join us. What's wrong?
Don't make some crunch on the mic.
He's eating pork rinds. You want to
No. I mean, if you want to ASMR,
still don't
can't hear nothing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Halfway to Halloween, it's gonna be a fun event. We're gonna do a live podcast on air on their event, and we hope that we reach a ton of people, and we hope that we get a lot of new subscribers and a lot of new followers from it, and we're very appreciative of it.
What time? Seeing that our flyer doesn't have it.
I said what time? I said 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern. I did say that.
On Friday?
On Friday, the 20th. Yes.
There you go. I got it.
Yeah, I got it.
It's gonna be fun.
Again, we should. I mean, we'll probably be talking about Halloween stuff and whatever else comes up before Friday. Possibly season 1 ender of Halo, because somebody in this group made me catch up on Halo.
Sure as hell wasn't me.
Oh, I know.
No. And his new nickname now is Master Cheeks.
You saw his ass again?
He's clapping.
Because he was clapping cheeks. Master Chief got some cheeks.
No,
he smashed the Asian chick?
Nope.
Who he smashing? Halsey?
Nope.
Who he smashing?
The Covenant.
You gotta watch to find out.
God damn it.
Hey, just watch episode 4.
We're on at 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Who is asking? Jason Scott?
Yes.
He knows. He knows.
Like, you're appealing to my inner pervert, so now I have to watch this.
Yes, Master Chief, class and cheeks.
Skip episode 7 completely.
Yeah, just skip it.
You can just skip 7.
You're not missing
go 4, 5,
nothing.
6, go to 8, just skip 7. It's kind of like watching The Walking Dead. You can watch season 1, season 2, skip season 3, and go straight into season 4.
See, which I don't realize is that I'm gonna skip the entire fucking episode and fast forward till I see fucking. All right, there we go. Play.
Yeah, but even then,
And
it's not what you think.
What is he fucking for 5 seasons? They got 3 scenes in between it. What the hell? Super
No.
Soldier Dick.
Nothing.
No, you get to
You
see them
don't
start
see
kissing
shit.
and then get to the bed and
Oh, then I don't need to watch it. Then you've just killed it for me.
Yeah, this dude he was like, you heard about what happened. I literally watched 4, 5. I skipped 7. I just don't care about her fucking story. It's the pointless story.
nobody does.
But
I don't know why they're trying to
I
force
was
this
bored the
story
whole
down.
time, to be honest. Like, I get what they're trying to do. I really do. I get that they're trying to build up the story for season 2, but
Mhm.
you got to have a better balance of action and story. You can't just have 15 minutes of action and then 9 hours of story. There's just no balance
The
between
pacing
it.
has been totally
Yeah,
off
it's
the
very
whole
bad
time.
pacing. I'm not saying it's a terrible show. I'm just saying the pacing is terrible.
It's a fucking terrible show.
Okay, well, there you go. He'll say
I mean,
it.
like,
So, I
what they gonna do to me?
I mean, we might as well talk about it since we already. So what happens? Episode 8, Halo Master Chief has convinced. Well, he's shown the Covenant, traitor, the girl, that hey, you know what? Not all humans are bad, and she
Oh, so you
starts.
smashed the Covenant broad.
Yes, he
Yeah.
smashes her, and he smashes her so good it converts her to being good. She literally pulls that laser nail that she had out of her skin and decides she wants to be good. But human nature, they treat her like shit, and eventually she's like, "Fuck this shit. It is what it is. Fuck y'all. I'm going back to the Covenant."
So,
Yeah.
This is a perfect opportunity for me to have a fucking soundboard because I would definitely be playing Spartans. What is your profession? Like, yeah, Spartan Dick changes lives,
Yep,
motherfucker.
and exactly that's what he did. He changed her life. Unfortunately,
Oh,
everyone
man.
else screwed it all over. We actually got to see, Master Chief fight against the other Spartans.
Yeah, without his suit though. That
Yes.
was
Without his suit,
But he was a beast. Don't get me wrong. He was a beast.
giving
Like,
them go.
that whole scene was dope, and then the one chick coming to help Master Chief was sick. That was dope.
No. We're going to talk about the life lesson that she learned in that episode. So, Trey, you know how Master Chief always takes off his helmet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she's walking with the other Spartans, and she doesn't agree with the order that they just received. Takes her helmet off to talk to them. So as they're walking, they just turn around, clock her right quick, and knock her hell out.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
So she learned the
But
lesson. Stop taking off your helmet.
yeah. It was a good I mean that scene in that episode was really good. Like it goes to show you what they could do with it as opposed to what they actually do with it. Like, cause that whole fight scene where him fighting the other Spartans, that shit was like
Without his suit.
That shit-
That's the part that makes it even better.
Yeah.
He's fighting
Yeah.
them without his suit, giving it to him.
Yeah, he was holding his own too until 3 of them jumped his ass. And then he kind of got fucked up, but
As
I
well
mean,
he should.
they were he could take a punch. You can tell he's superhuman, you know what I mean? Like that you can
Mhm.
tell. So, like I said, if they do the finale right or the season finale right and they bring it into season 2 and it's pretty much just Master Chief and Cortana
In Halo.
in the suit, fucking just going to town on the Covenant, then they will probably save this series and be able to do multiple fucking seasons off it. The problem is, if they don't do that, it's going to be done after 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Thank you,
problem that
Emily. Gang. See you.
what's up, BB? The problem that I have with this is fucking Starship Troopers did better than this. You can have dialogue, romance, action, all that rolled into one, and
I wouldn't
it
exactly
doesn't.
say it did it that much better, but I get what you're saying.
Dude, it did way better than this shit. It did 10 times better with this shit. You have intrigue. There are people who still want to know what the fuck, why Neil Patrick Harris can talk to the fucking brain bug. Like, we want to know more. You want to know more? Like, they had ads for shit they didn't even make again in that fucking movie. So they could have, they did leaps and bounds better than this bullshit ass series. So, and I don't want to put that out there in the universe because Paramount might get it up their ass to be like, okay, you don't like the series, let's make a movie. and it's more of the same. I don't want that shit.
Right.
What else? Actually, I want to talk about this. Fucking Gotham Knights dropped a video game. Now we've known the Gotham Knights video game has been coming out for a while. They finally, I think they did the release date. I know on Twitter they released some gameplay footage finally.
Yes.
So we have an idea of what it looks like to
Nightwing
be.
and Red Hood. That's who they dropped gameplay for.
Yes. So did they get a release date officially? Because
Yes,
I
they
think
did.
it was on my PlayStation
Yeah,
Network.
I think it's later this year, isn't it?
Yes.
It's like in August or something like that.
Let's
August
see.
or October.
August or September, something.
One or the
I-
other.
I-
How do you guys feel about this game? Are you excited for it? Do you think you want to play it? October 25th, 2022.
So I have questions about it because
Mhm.
the biggest thing they're talking about is this co-op and how many people they're going to allow you to co-op with.
hmm
So in the trailer, in the gameplay trailer, you saw it was Nightwing and Red Hood. So are we going to do the two take on the world, or are they going to try to push it for this 4 players taking on this whole city?
It better be the fucking 4 players. Like, I don't understand why gaming companies don't get that. We have large groups of friends. Hell, I need a game where I can do a 10-man team besides fucking GTA and go wreck some shit. That's what the fuck I want. That's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna give me
Well,
4
the
people to
problem
choose from,
Well, if you want that, go buy the Evil Dead.
is
Video
that
game.
a 10-man team?
It's a 4-man team.
But my point is, what I said, I meant what I said. I want 10 of my friends to get online so we can talk shit to each other, 10 deep, like we've done in real life, to be honest, and go wreck some shit. That's what I want to happen. That's what I need to happen. So don't give me the fucking X-Men unless I can have the X-Men starting lineup. You know what I'm saying? Like they did with the Ultimate Alliance, where you can only, if you have 4 people, you can cycle. Everybody's stuck with that one character until the character dies and you choose somebody else. No, if I go online and it's 20, if it's 20 fucking Avengers, I want all 20 fucking Avengers. That's what the fuck I want in my game. Like, technology is good enough for us to do it now. Stop holding shit back. Don't worry about, build a bigger tower or whatever the fuck you got to do, but give me what the fuck I want. That's what I want. So
I get it. I do understand, but the problem is they don't want to build worlds like that. That's the problem.
Why would they do that? Why would they
Yeah.
give people what they actually truly want?
So
That's-
DC did it once, and that was the DC Universe Online.
But it's
We're-
not the same.
That's as close as we ever gotten. Well, that and what was the Matrix Online? It was just a bunch of Neos just bouncing around and flying all over the fucking place.
You have
MMOs, yes.
They did that. They did that with the City Heroes. They've done it with a lot of games. But
They're-
the
Yeah.
thing is, when you're talking about console gaming, like the only time you're gonna get shit like that is gonna be like Call of Duty or fucking Battlefield or
Oh,
stupid
whatever.
shit like that. And
Oh,
it's pointless. I would wholeheartedly take the X-Men 90s arcade. And
What was that, 5?
no, originally 6, but then I have the arcade one up for it, and it's a
Mhm.
4-player fucking co-op, and you can
Okay.
pick 4 of the 6. So I mean that's not bad, but I mean to find a game like that, and you gotta imagine like Marvel, I mean they're gonna give you what you want, but I don't know. It is hard for them to want to be able to do something like that just because, I mean, they don't want to build a fucking world like that, and they don't want to have to build because they're so afraid of what the game is going to be on top of, they don't want bad reviews. So they want to make sure that it's going to be good in what they're doing.
They're still going to get bad reviews because they're not giving us what the fuck we want. If they gave us an open world like all these sandboxes and all this other bullshit that they put out there, you can make it happen. Hell, World of Warcraft, you can create a plethora of different characters, styles, skins, races, and you mean to tell me that fucking Disney can't put their fucking cheeks to put your asses in the seats and make this shit? You can't tell me you can't do it. Mickey, do it. Make it happen. It'll make me millions.
I mean, to be honest with you, I would take a Diablo style X-Men game where you could have 10 people. That I
Yeah.
mean, that would be dope. I thought Midnight Suns was supposed to be like that.
I doubt it.
We don't know. I mean, they're still lacking on the details of what Midnight Sun is going to be.
Well, canonically, Midnight Suns was Morbius, Doctor Strange, Moon Knight, Punisher. Who else?
Wolverine.
Daredevil, Wolverine. No. Daredevil wasn't in it. I'm thinking the Defenders. Wolverine, Ghost Rider. So they had some pretty heavy hitters on that team. So they could make that game, but it's going to be more of the same. You can only pick from these 4 characters. Give me variety. People don't like the same shit. We get bored with it very easily. Look. I actually enjoyed the Guardians of the Galaxy game. I thought it was great.
Now you know what games actually give you the variety that you want, right?
What's that?
The Lego games. Unfortunately, I hate to say it.
But you know what? I had more fun playing the Marvel Lego game than I had playing fucking. Well, no, because I fucking love Skyrim, and now that I've thought about it again, I'm probably gonna play that shit tonight. But I've had more fun playing that shit than I did a lot of games over the last 10 years because I get to play with the characters that I've been reading for years.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing for the DC side.
Oh, it's kind of like Star Wars Lego. That shit was amazing.
Yeah.
Lego does,
Lego does it better.
As much as Lego seems kids, they still put on a good game, even though it is kid version because it's Legos. Nonetheless, it's still an enjoyable game.
It's funny because like right outside my door, if you go out my door and go to the right, I literally have when Lego Marvel came out, right? The Lego game for Marvel came out. I literally have a framed poster of the Lego, the Lego poster from when the game came out because it was a dope ass poster. Like it is a sick ass poster, and I'm a child. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
No. Keep describing your home to me, so when I come visit, I know exactly where to go. Just you telling me all the goodies that just put them on display for me. Yeah, I'm living up to this stereotype.
My house is on display. What are you talking about?
I'm fucking with you, Drew.
Oh man,
I have everything.
You have nothing when I'm done.
So to continue along with things being robbed.
Wait. Hold that thought. But you said something about a series for Gotham Knights?
Yes, that's what I was going to say. CW picked up to make a series for Gotham Knight.
Which you got HBO Max right there.
Wait for it. Just throw that shit away because it's not going to do the greatest on CW. I think they should have just done an HBO Max and made it rated R.
Well, the problem with it is, so if you haven't been following what CW's been doing, they've dropped a lot of shows. Like prime example, Naomi, brand new series they just came out with that everyone loved. It was a DC based character, superheroes and all that. Another Arrowverse kind of added into. But
Naomi.
Yes, Naomi. But nonetheless, CW has been dropping a lot of their shows. They've been trimming the fat. They finally dropped Supergirl's gone. You have
Hero, the
Legend
of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
That
Legends dropped. Of Tomorrow. It's so many things they've trimmed away because.
What's wrong?
Trey's laughing.
Ava DuVernay's Naomi series canceled, and some fans think they know why. So that shit already got canceled?
Yeah. And the reason why is because CW right now is trying to trim because they're trying to set it up to sell the CW.
Yeah.
Sell that shit. Sell it. It was UPN. It was what else? It's always been bullshit. WB.
Well, the problem is you have two different networks.
Always been bullshit.
Who own it?
It has not always been bullshit. Batman the Animated Series was not bullshit.
That started on Fox, sir.
But then it went to WB.
And what happened shortly after that? All
right, you're true. It went shit. You're not wrong.
Oh, I could be wrong. It's just highly unlikely. But yes,
CW is owned by Paramount and also HBO. So they're two competing ads. They have their own different platforms, and they're like, why do we keep on dumping into this? So they're trying to find someone to buy it. So they don't want it to be valued as high as it was. So they're essentially knocking that shit down, one show at a time.
I think the only thing that killed the Batman the Animated Series for me was the change in
animation style.
Yeah, I'm like,
Joker
You
had
go
like
from a
black
dope-
eyes with white pupils and shit.
Yeah, I was like, you go from a dope ass art style to a shitty ass anime style. Like, why? Like,
Cheaper.
I know it was the money,
Cheaper to
but
make.
I mean, it still kept me engaged just because it was Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy. But
Mhm.
still, like, I think the dopest one from that era of animation was when they did the Dark Knight Returns, the like the short episode where they're telling the stories, and it has him in the pit fighting the fucking with the tank. You know what I'm talking about?
From
Yeah,
the Frank Miller comic. Yes.
yeah. When they did that, when they did the Frank Miller skit on there, I was like, "Oh, this is dope." And then
Yeah.
it went to the other shit again. You're like, "Oh, this is stupid."
Ebony Wiggins on YouTube is saying it was better when it was WB. Facts. CW is too family friendly. Back. Facts. And Warner Brothers was edgy. Mm-hmm. A little bit, but I mean, I see what you're saying though.
CW is close to.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, appreciate you coming. But CW is close to like public TV. Almost everyone has access to it, so they.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they had some good stuff at their time. They had like Animaniacs, Freakazoid, Pinky and the Brain. I mean, they had Tiny Toons. I mean, everybody in here. I know everybody in here watched fucking Tiny Toons.
Hell
right?
yeah.
I mean, everybody. They had good
I
shows.
am.
That was.
The ball goes down the hole.
That was Kids W. See, you're bringing up all the old shows that were Kids WB.
When we were kids, yes.
We're talking about the CW.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was it?
But-
Dawson's Creek and bullshit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but that's what I was saying. Warner Brothers, you have, first off, if as far as your comic book properties, if you pay the fuck attention, we gave rave, not just us, the world gave rave reviews about something that was fucking rated R. It was raunchy. It was over the fucking top. And it was right up every millennial's alley who's buying your shit. Talking about none other than fucking Peacemaker. Peacemaker was the shit. We enjoyed it. We loved it. Give us more shit like that. Put your characters that you own all the properties of in fucked up situations like that. Hell, spend the entire universe off of Peacemaker. And I bet they will shit on Marvel. They will shit. Kevin Feige will fucking grow hair back and pull the shit out because be like, I can't do it because I'm tired. My balls are in a vice by Disney. The mouse is fucking me. I can't do it. Warner Brothers, have some balls and make that shit happen. You're kind of doing it with Teen Titans, not Teen, Young Justice. Young Justice has improved from what it was in the beginning, and we loved it in the beginning. Like, just keep feeding us more edgy shit.
Yeah. They're the animated Young Justice, right?
Yeah. I'm not talking about Titans. No, fuck that bullshit.
I wait. How about this one, Trey? I completely hear what you're saying, but they're not going to.
Never.
Because DC's so fucking far behind the 8 ball that it's just not going to happen. Dude, I mean, how many times have they scrapped their fucking universe now? Think about that.
Technically, they haven't fully scrapped the Snyderverse because they're still using those same characters in their newer properties. Like Jason Momoa and, well, they can keep using Jay. They got another Aquaman movie coming out. Damn, and then they got to reshoot that shit. Fuck.
Oh man.
Never mind. You're right.
No, they gotta get rid of Flash. They got rid
of Flash. They got rid of Amber Heard. I mean, like
she got hold on. She got rid of herself and her lawyers and her defense team got rid of her.
and a little bit of a finger. Sorry, too soon. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Dude, I swear to God, though, it's comedy gold watching all this, like, the skits and Facebook skits on it. Like, there's one where they're like, tell us about your day, Aunt Miss Heard. My dog stepped on a bee. And then it comes up where a guy's like, my dad had to pee.
I think I want to go play Wii.
Dude, it's not. I mean, I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just be honest. Let's call it what it is. It really sucks that you have somebody that can make a false accusation, continue to work while the other person doesn't get any work and gets shit on by public media. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say that Johnny Depp and Amber Heard aren't both fucked up in the head, because they probably are. But I would believe that Johnny Depp probably didn't hit Amber Heard.
I'm just waiting. Go ahead, Trey.
But it should be it should be innocent until proven guilty, not guilty until proven innocent.
True.
That's all I'm saying.
Let Drake go.
Oh no, I was gonna let him go. I was gonna let him finish. I'm just waiting for my turn to be toxic. That's all. Because fuck that bitch. She mutilated the man's finger with a bottle of vodka. She took a shit on his bed. What type of trifling individual does that? And I agree. It should not be first off, the believe all women bullshit. It's bullshit because we live in a country where we are judged by a jury of our peers, and you have to provide the evidence that shit happens. Stop fucking canceling people before you find out what the fuck is going on. If you don't know the full story, shut the fuck up. I've said this on the last show I was on. Watch the whole, find out all the information, and then shut the fuck up unless you know what the fuck you're talking about. But yeah, no, it's not fair, and it makes me fear for myself, my brothers, my son, my friends. Like somebody could just say, you did something to me, and it's, bitch, I bumped into you with my shoulder. And you got to wait to find the fucking CCTV camera in the fucking Walmart to make sure you didn't grope this bitch in the fucking line. Like, come on now.
Well, I think the biggest thing for me is like, you know, you have like Johnny Depp. I mean, granted, he plays pretty much the same character in every freaking movie, but you have Johnny Depp, and you had a character like Jack Sparrow who didn't get a good send off in the movies of Pirates of the Caribbean. And now that's never going to happen. Why? Because he has clearly stated that I am not going to go back and work for Disney because of what they did. But then you have companies like, what is it? The cologne, what is it? Dior?
Yes, Dior.
Dior, who did not drop him and said, you know what? We don't believe this. So.
And they are making money. I swear that is the most searched thing in Google right now. His cologne. And Dior is the most searched thing on Google.
It's the most dangerous weapon is a woman's finger. Damn.
Facts.
Soon she pointed at you. Ah!
Yeah, I know. But I mean, the thing is, but I mean, again, Amber Heard can't keep her shit straight. She screwed herself by bringing up Kate Moss in the like.
Yo.
And did you see her reaction when she said it? She instantly realized that she fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, my favorite rendition from the trial is I gotta find a video, but a kid is like describing her testimony, and she's like, I was standing next to him, and then we were standing in the doorway, and then he smacked me, and I turned around, and I was on the ground. Like he literally has to move to the ground. And then she was like, I was staring at the carpet, and he was sitting on the couch. Weren't y'all standing up? What the fuck? Like just all.
Weren't you laying down? Hold on.
Like, wait a minute, what?
It's not good. Like. And you can tell like she's acting terribly. They point and
she's
everyone.
Not even pretty. I mean,
yeah, she's really not. Like she's not pretty.
She's not on the list, by the way.
No, definitely not.
I don't care. I don't care how crazy it is. She ain't on the list.
I don't know. And you know, I mean, he warned everybody like when they were asking her how he, you know, when they were asking him how he felt in the interviews, he's like, I don't know, I feel afraid, I feel this and that, and nobody listened to him, nobody believed him, and I think even somebody tried to warn him before even going out with Amber Heard, which was crazy. Like I don't know, like I don't really want to talk about this because it's so in the media and it's everything.
Dude,
but I mean,
it's everywhere.
It's everywhere, but.
It is. I mean, I don't know. Like, I do have something else we could talk about that might piss you off.
I take it everybody in here's Team Johnny, yeah?
No,
I didn't think so.
I'm all my what do they call it? My identifiers are she, her. The fuck you think? Yes, absolutely.
Dude, and it's fucking hilarious. You ever watch him enter the courtroom? Everybody's waving to him. Everybody's pulling out his chair. Everybody's there. And then when she walks in, nothing. Her lawyers don't even like get up to like talk to her. It's crazy.
She pulled a speech from a movie in one of her interviews.
She did.
She did a monologue. But I cannot wait.
From fucking the talented Mr. Ripley.
I cannot wait till she's walking into the courthouse and some self-righteous social justice warrior takes a deuce in their palm and launches it at her head, and it slaps her in the face. I cannot wait. This is not a suggestion. This is not a call for somebody to do it on the part of Trey. I'm not asking you to do that, but I'm just saying when it does, I don't care if it's 20 years from now and she's 85. When it does, I am going to laugh my balls off. I am going to giggle myself into a fucking nap. That's how hard I'm going to laugh. I can't wait till it happens.
Did you not see like when like one of the days she left the court, like because they record Johnny's exit and everybody's like, oh hey Johnny, what's going on?
Mhm.
She literally walks out. Why'd you fucking shit in the bed? I'm like, oh my god.
Because it's
Good
terrible. Like,
Lord.
who does that? Why are you shitting in someone's bed?
Dude, I think the greatest one on Facebook is like, I just don't understand why everybody's team Johnny. I just don't understand. She fucking shit the bed, Janet. She fucking shit the bed.
Men are toxic and men are abuse. Okay, all right. We
don't do that. We aren't going into that. But
I retired the glasses
I
last night. I want to go put the glasses back on so bad. Anyway,
She already looks 85. Yes, after this trial, she already looks 85. Yes.
Facts.
She looks pretty bad. I mean, it's.
Speaking of people looking bad, let's move on. Let's go ahead and change the subject. They're doing it again. I don't know. Did we talk about this in particular? I did not know about this until our call started before we went live. But Resident Evil has a show coming to Netflix.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Yes. It
Are
has
you
to be
done
so-
with zombies?
and they dropped the
I
trailer.
watched the trailer. But
Okay, wait, hold on. Let's get it from Dragon, who watched it before I did, because he said I needed to stop and watch it. So, Dragon, why did we need to stop and watch it?
I think it's I think it's going to be interesting because it's not. I don't know. I got best explain. It's kind of following how Alice's story was ending when the world's already gone at this point in time, and there are the little hives that are left of Umbrella, and they're trying to stay alive at this point in time, and they're falling apart.
didn't they cure all of that in the last fucking movie with Alice?
No, they never.
The
cured it.
last movie, they cured it. They ended the zombie plague. Like she found the key virus or something. The last movie, not the reboot. The last one with what's her name? Who was Alice for like 7 fucking movies?
Mila Jovovich.
Yeah.
Yes, Mila Jovovich. The last movie she was in, they ended the zombie plague and saved the human race. It was only like 2% of the human race left. But when they injected the first zombie with it at the end of the movie, it wiped out all the zombies. It killed the zombie virus.
Okay.
So you're saying this is tied into that series?
I don't know if it is, but it does have the Umbrella hives, and they're falling apart, and some of them are deteriorating. So, yes.
But that's
So,
my. Go ahead.
I watched the trailer, and I don't know if I'm just burnt on zombies
And you
or I'm
could-
burnt on Resident Evil. It's just it didn't do anything for me, to be honest. Like I watched it going, okay, I'll
It's so
probably watch
bad.
it because it's Resident Evil, but
I'm so glad Ro's not here because he'd probably be cussing me out right now. But I'm so sick of fucking Resident Evil and zombies that if a zombie apocalypse, we're talking Resident Evil. What's up, Big Herb?
Yes, we are.
If a zombie fucking apocalypse actually happened in real life in this universe, the first zombie I'd see, I'd be like, zombie, bow, but zombie. It's not gonna be. Oh my god! I'm not gonna be terrified. I'm so just like disconnected from that whole franchise. There's no way to. You can't. We've done zombies in love. We've done zombies in space. We've done smart zombies. We've done super zombies. We've done zombie monsters. Like
We've done
Come
zombies
on.
with a heart.
well, you know something though. The one, and you're gonna probably fucking think I'm crazy, but the one zombie movie that I actually enjoyed that was kind of different was Warm Bodies. I actually enjoyed that movie.
that's what I was talking about when I said zombies in love.
No,
Yeah.
I know.
The
But it
power
was
of love,
Yeah, I know.
resurrected, decrepit, fucking degenerating flesh balls that could walk around and
Get it.
think.
But tell me it wasn't a decent movie though.
Dude, he had brains in his pocket.
I mean, I get it, but I'm talking about written wise.
It still,
They had a dope ass soundtrack.
I'll give you the
I mean,
soundtrack. I'll give you the
yeah.
soundtrack. But it was not whoever the writer was. It was not his crowning achievement as a literary artist.
So
Like,
much
no.
you can do with, yeah, that is very true, Ebony. It's only so much you can do with a zombie storyline. That is very factual.
So
It's
let
either
me
people
ask
are
you
going
about
to survive or they're going to die. That's it.
But let me ask you about that. So the ones that were skeletons They don't get love. Don't ever. Isn't that the power of love supposed to overcome all? So it can't put flesh back on their
They were
bodies.
too far gone.
They were too far
They were-
gone. Okay. Now I'm really gonna fuck with you. and what color were they, Drew? What color were they? They were black. That's what they were. They were black, Drew. That's what happened.
Now it's being racially profiled.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm going there. That's how much I hate that movie. That's
Right.
how much I would have buried
Oh,
that fucking movie.
Terrible.
Oh
You're
God.
fucking terrible.
Not woke.
They were more like a charcoal gray, not really black. I'm just saying.
I got cousins that color, all right?
We got a friend that color.
Oh shit.
Oh, dear
I wasn't
God.
gonna say that. But those who know, know. Don't say his name in the comments. Don't do it.
I mean, I think
Herb,
in
don't
general,
say it.
though, I agree with Trey. I think zombies have been done to death. Hence
Straight up.
why The Walking Dead is finally ending. Thank God.
They're still doing.
don't know.
Hold on. The Walking Dead is not over. There's the series Walking Dead, but you still got the Fear of Walking Dead. And
You
all
killed
the other,
off the main character.
all the spin-offs. They still have all those. They're not ending
But
those.
what I'm saying is, we're on zombie overload. I would say, like in my honest opinion, we are just like, unless it's gonna be like a dope ass, unthought, like 28 weeks later or 28 days later, something that is more of a twist to a zombie film. You gotta have something other than, hey, it's a brain-eating zombie that's just gonna fucking kill you.
I'm just saying, we had bougie zombies. You know, if you had a disease, they didn't eat you.
That stupid ass movie. The book was so much better because they were classic Romero zombies, and it basically unified the world. That was a good story because it was an amalgamation of different stories from around the world and how they battled the zombie apocalypse. Not Brad Pitt, smoldering, blue eyes, blonde hair. I'm gonna save the world. Like that. It wasn't
World War
about
Z.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, World War Z.
When his wife got a whole unit killed because she called his ass.
Dumb. Like just and then the scientific. Like why are you snapping? Why are you snapping? Stop it. I'm done with zombies. Give me vampires. Give me vampires. Give me resurrect the Underworld series. Do that.
You heard, right, that they're talking about doing a sequel. They're talking about bringing a sequel to Dracula Untold, which I thought was a good movie. I think it deserves a sequel. That was basically the first live action
rated R sequel.
Yes, but that
Rated
was
R.
the actual first. What'd that say? I want to see what now?
She wants to
Really,
see zombies
Ebony?
fly to outer space, fight aliens, and some shit like that.
The fuck are they gonna do? You realize they're dead flesh in the vacuum of space. They would literally freeze, and they would just float away. Like that's what happened. That's what happened.
That's the whole point of it.
But what I was gonna say is with Dracula Untold, that was basically, and I don't know if you guys played Castlevania a lot when you were kids, but that was basically the first live action version of the
Castlevania.
remake version of Castlevania. What was it? Castlevania. The one where you know what game we're talking about, Lords of Shadows.
Mhm.
That was basically a live action version of that game,
Okay.
and it was fucking amazing.
But
I
the
love that.
problem, I'm not saying that's a bad movie. It was a good movie, but the problem is the rating. You can't they need to stop trying to babyfy shit and make it so we can ship it overseas and in China they'll buy it. But if we have things look too demonic and too bloody, they won't buy it. Like, no, fuck that. They ate Deadpool the fuck up. Shut up and put the fucking blood in the movie. He's a blood-sucking vampire. I'm surprised they didn't put the fucking hand anuses on Morbius. I'm surprised it didn't happen. Like, come on, Joe, stop. Just pull the fucking trigger. Just pull the fucking trigger. We're not, our kids, we control what our kids watch. We control what our kids watch. Don't worry about us taking the kids to the movie theaters and their little delicate sensibilities. The Montana moms who are gonna bitch and moan about it. We don't give a fuck about you. We don't want your little $20, bitch. Keep moving. No, we want to see blood, gore, sex, and violence on our movies. It's rated P. It's rated R. Don't go see it.
Ebony we've had enough of vampires and werewolves because of fucking
Twilight.
No,
those are not vampires and werewolves.
Those do not
They are
exist.
not. They are not. They are not vampires and werewolves.
That is a romance novel turned to movie.
Again, play with herself dream. That's what that is.
In our era, we had a Twilight series, but ours was much better. We didn't have a series, but we had a movie, which was The Lost Boys. That was our Twilight. Technically, that was what we
I
grew
don't
up
know
on.
if Lost Boys. Well, yeah, but it was a movie, so it wasn't really based on the romance too tough. Like it was there, but it wasn't that deep into.
The
The
whole
closest
thing
thing I
was
would say that we
romance.
had, the closest thing that I'll say that we had was True Blood. True Blood was the closest thing that we had. What's
So,
up?
My wife watches that other one, Vampires or whatever the hell
Oh
it
no, I'm
is.
not watching that bullshit. Vampire Diaries, not watching that bullshit.
so
Yeah,
since we're talking about vampires, Netflix also dropped another trailer for their new series called First Kill, which is about a teenage vampire who doesn't want to kill, who falls in love with a
Dude,
vampire hunter.
just
Oh my
bite the
God.
bitch. Just fucking bite her.
Dear God.
And
You,
they're both trying to have their love life
and
while having a Romeo and
let me
Juliet
let me guess.
situation.
Let me guess. She's bi curious and she has a girlfriend.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah, I could guess it. I can write this shit in my sleep right now because they want to pander to every goddamn body.
And
I
the
don't have an issue with anybody
hey,
else.
hey, I got another one for you. The vampire hunters are black.
Thanks for the token. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because let me tell you something, Hollywood. Niggas ain't sticking around to fight no vampires. We running. We going to the church. That's what we doing. All right, we ain't fighting no vampires. If anything, we try to realistically, we'd be like, hold up, I get to stay out all night. I just gotta fuck up people I don't like. Hey, right here, homie, bite me. Let's go, Dracula. I'm with
Sarah,
you. I'm with
Facebook, Sarah.
you. I'm done with teenage vampire shows, nursing home vamps. Facts. I mean, I love the lore of vampires and werewolves. I do like that lore,
Mhm.
but I like them to be super powerful, mythical creatures. I don't give a fuck about their love life. I like to see the battle, the struggle. I'm an isekai lover. Like I like to see the battle and the struggle and the fight. You can throw in the love aspects there, sure, but don't fucking overdo it for me. I don't need all that. Just make them fight. Helsing would have been great if we had a bigger fight between Dracula and Helsing when he turned into the werewolf.
Which one?
Van Helsing.
It was when Hugh Jackman was like, I don't want to play Wolverine anymore. He went to go do Helsing.
Yeah. Van Helsing, yeah.
Van Helsing.
But I
Yeah.
mean, if you want to watch a movie like that, and you want to watch a fucking phenomenally written film, brutal as all fuck, just go watch Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah, dude, are you kidding me? That's on my I have that DVD. I love that fucking movie.
That is probably one of the best Dracula. I mean, other than the original black and white with Bela Lugosi, because that's like
Mhm.
that's where it started. That is probably to date the best Dracula film written.
Hands down.
Hands
That
down.
and Interview with that.
Really funny.
That is their
because-
Interview with a Vampire is here for me.
Yeah, but what's really funny about that, if you watch Bram Stoker's Dracula and you watch Dracula with Bela Lugosi,
Mhm.
it is literally the same script, right? The only difference is Keanu Reeves' character doesn't die at the very beginning of the film
Mhm.
like that character dies in the original Dracula.
Yeah.
That's the only difference. That and there's background music, for the scene. Otherwise, it's just hissing and popping. But it's literally word for word the exact same movie.
Facts. I got so little side story about Bram Stoker's Dracula. So little insight into my head. I don't know how old I was, but I know I was young and I shouldn't have been watching this fucking movie. I should not have been watching this fucking movie. And I talked about this on Kinkazoid because it kind of sparked something in me. The scene in particular where he has Mina in the cemetery, Mina's girlfriend in the cemetery, and he's in wolf form and he's just like he's going for it. And I'm a little kid and I'm just like, huh. I've been growling ever fucking since. Like that shit. That movie still sits in my head. Yeah. All right. So you want to learn more about that? Go watch Kinkazoid. But I had to throw that out there.
No, I mean the thing is Hollywood now is in constant reboot. Like, give me an original fucking film. Give me something original. Just stop making reboots because you know it's gonna make fucking money.
It's not. It's not.
Hey, no, I'm just saying. So somebody's like, you know what? I'm just making an example because horror doesn't have any icons anymore. Because you in the 80s, what 70s and 80s, you had Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy, Pinhead,
Leatherface.
fucking Leatherface, Chucky, fucking all of these fucking characters. Now I think the only one you can really call an icon, only because he's getting a second movie, is Art the Clown from The Terrifier. And if you've never seen The Terrifier and you want to see a really fucked up horror movie, and granted, it is a B horror movie. I mean, just the way it's filmed. But the kills are definitely A+. That's all I'm saying. You will definitely see the most interesting way to cut a woman in half.
I don't know about that. I see some video. Never mind.
No. Hey, Trey, she gets cut in half this way.
Yeah,
But not from
bet
where
she
you
does.
think. Not from where you think she gets cut in half. Not where she starts from. Starts from below the waist and goes the other way.
Yeah, in my movie, it happens the same way.
They usually happen that way, especially grab one leg and pull. Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is she's chained up and he's just going to town with a fucking rusty saw. Yeah, if you've never, and the crazy thing about this,
I got it. The Ren and Stimpy episode. That's what it was. The
Wow.
log. The log.
but the crazy thing with this character, right? So,
Sarah Gary, I'm gonna pass on that, Drew. Facts, I'm right there with you, sir.
no, I get it, but like, okay, so the crazy thing about this movie is the killer is literally a clown, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he does not talk through the whole movie. It's just his facial expressions and his mannerisms.
So Jason decided to play dressed up one day.
No. This is crazy, dude. If you've never seen it, find it, watch it once. Let me know what you think, because I'm telling you right now. I know you don't like scary, and you probably don't like clowns because you look like you don't like clowns.
You think?
Come on.
Dude, I don't know why.
Wait. Like Fred Ward said in Joe Dirt, when you got a frown, stare at a clown.
It's probably the clown that's making the frown.
Okay, I'll stare at the clown. All right. It fucked me up, Drew. It fucked me up. Okay, I love Tim Curry, but it fucked me up. All down here, we all fall. That shit sits in the back of my head too.
I know, I get it. But I'm saying like that right now is probably the only icon we have in horror is Art the Clown. Other than them just rehashing every single fucking movie from the 80s.
Yeah.
Like, how many more fucking Halloweens are we gonna have before they just end it?
Jamie Lee Curtis has got to go. Jamie Lee Curtis she's in order for them to finally be done with it. She had. I'm not wishing for her to pass away because I think she's a great actress. Realistically speaking, she would have to pass away for them to be done. And even then, they might be like, "Oh, well, we're gonna get her daughter."
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean, I'm not gonna say like every
Ebony said Pennywise definitely ruined it for her.
Yeah. I mean,
so it says no one likes clowns anymore, though, right? Facts. Nobody does. Clowns don't even like clowns.
Well, I mean, it's hard because like I want to watch like a lot of these movies, but like Halloween and Halloween Kills, awful.
But I think that these
Scream 6, not the greatest, but it paid a lot more homage, homage to Wes Craven and to the actual series, that it was actually better done in one movie than it took Halloween 2 movies, and they fucking couldn't even do it right. Like, it's unbelievable what people will accept and won't accept, and it's frustrating.
But I think that's also the same issue that we have in our comic book movies today, in the movie industry, in entertainment, period. they're so focused on pandering, and we've got to make sure we have representation of these people and those people and that generation and that gender, and we got to get them. You lose the story trying to pan you. We have to have a black person. We have to have an Asian best friend. Have to have the sassy gay person. We have to have a trans. Somebody's got to be lesbians and kissing. We got to do it. Like, we just want to see a story. We don't even the people who you were trying to pander to don't give a fuck. Again, let me make sure I'm make myself clear. I do not have any issues with people of alternative lifestyles. I love you all. I hate it when I say it like that, but I have people in my life who are like that. So I don't have an issue with that. I'm not saying there's an issue with them being represented. Yes, they should have representation, but I think we should focus on the story first. Then you can filter everything else in. But when they're in those boardrooms and they're picking apart somebody's screenplay and like, okay, well, oh, that's your best friend. Nah, he's trans now. No, okay. And they literally do that to people's stories. It's unnecessary. Like, stop worrying. The best stories are just fucking stories. And the unfortunate fact of the matter is these groups, including black people, are not the majority. So the majority of your money is not coming from those people you try to pander to. Just tell the fucking story. If the person's gay, they're gay. If they're straight, they're straight. If they're black, they're black. It is what it is. Just tell the fucking story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I just feel like it's all watered down bullshit in Hollywood right now. It really is. And
Unfortunately,
I haven't even seen a movie in the last 2 weeks. I was gonna go see The Bad Guys, but we ended up not going to see that.
hey,
I wanted to see it.
I watched it with the kids.
Was it good?
It was all right. I mean,
The fuck is that?
it's a kids movie.
It's a kids movie.
Oh, never mind.
Although recently I was pleasantly surprised with a horror movie, and that was Studio 666. That was actually a really good horror movie. If you haven't seen it, it's now available to buy on Vudu. But that one was actually
Trey just saw something. What is that, my good sir?
If you guys knew about this, I'm about to cut you both out. The Boys season 3 trailer just dropped.
Oh yeah, you didn't know?
Oh yeah.
Y'all knew.
Yeah,
You
Yes.
fucking knew and you didn't say anything. That should have been the first thing on the. I'm gonna watch this as soon as the show is over.
We could talk
And
about
then
it.
next week I will talk about it.
We could talk about it on
We'll talk about
Friday.
Friday.
There you
Absolutely.
go.
Absolutely. We will be talking about The Boys season 3 because the first picture that I see is Homelander with his psychotic smile. I cannot wait because that's one of my favorite books of all time. Now I just need Invincible to come back with season 2. Oh, and let's wrap this up with the last thing you guys mentioned.
Lord.
Was it? Oh yeah, RP Fred Ward.
Fred Ward. Unfortunately, passed away. If you know any of his body of work, well, one of the bodies of works that I know him from is Tremors, which was a great film.
Mhm.
First one, maybe not like
Yeah,
the 18 that followed it, but
the first one is the only one he was in.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and that was the only one Kevin Bacon was in too. Was the first one?
He was in the second one, wasn't he?
No, first one.
It was just the guy with all the guns. He continued.
Yeah, he continued it on.
Yeah, Michael Gross, whatever. Yes. Damn, I thought he was in both of them.
No.
Oh well. But yeah, R.I.P. Fred Ward.
Ebony, you must not have been here from the beginning. Halfway to Halloween, we are.
Put the poster back up.
We're going to be. Go ahead, Drew.
We're gonna be on a live event this Friday, 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern, where we'll be doing a live podcast of Snack and Flick as a guest podcast on Halfway to Halloween, presented by the Horrific Network. And shout out to the Horrific Network for letting us be a part of that show. We appreciate it very much. Come see us on Friday. We'll probably be talking about, I don't know, end of season 1 for Halo, unfortunately. We'll probably be talking some horror movies. We'll be talking
spoiler for Doctor Strange. If you've not seen it.
Yes, if you haven't seen Doctor Strange.
And you haven't been watching Blurs and Whiskey, because we spoiled the fuck out of it.
Yeah. But what I was gonna say, we'll probably bring up Evil Dead the video game because we didn't get to it today, which is a fun game. If you like a survivor horror game where you can actually fuck up the
You
the
can
guy
play.
who's trying to come after you.
You can play as some
will
of your
love this
most favorite characters from Ash the Evil Dead.
Ash-
There you go.
Yeah, well, you're from Army of Darkness, Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 2, Ash vs. Evil Dead. You're playing an eclectic group of characters where you have a hunter, a support character,
You're going too
a
much into it.
warrior, a
You're
leader.
going too much into it. We
I
can
know.
talk about it on Friday.
I know. Yeah, these are facts.
Mm-hmm.
But it is going to be a blast. So join us there. It is a full weekend event. We will be there Friday, but I will be on there for the Horrific Network for the Campfire Chronicles on Sunday and doing Roblox live. So if anybody, we can get the schedule and we'll put it in the thread and
Put it up on Instagram. So follow us on Instagram as well.
Yeah.
Snack and Flick.
And all I'm saying is you can join us on Roblox Live and be a part of the show. It'll be great. If you ever play Roblox, we go through like created like horror mazes and stuff like that. So it's pretty fun actually.
Okay.
If you've never done it before, it's interesting. I did one like not too long ago for our Campfire Chronicles, so it's pretty fun.
All righty. Okay. Well, we know where to find you. We know where to find us on Friday. Go ahead, Dragon. Tell them where they can find you.
Dragon Chill's everywhere. It is what it is. It's been this way for year 2. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Same thing I've been telling people. I just Google me, bitch. My name comes up in Google. We Google Trey Proper, so I'm gonna keep saying it. I don't care. Anyway, but literally, it's that everywhere, especially Cash Apps. So Trey Proper, money sign Trey Proper. Hit me up. But yeah, thanks you guys for joining us here. We will be here Friday, and we'll be back following Monday with more shit to talk, more snacks to flick, and y'all have a good night.